Give it time. I know that I'm not easy. This cold heart of mine, she really took a beating before you. You stuck through blizzards, winter nights with you. Now I'm blooming just for you, for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do 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 for you. For you. For you. For you. For you. For the first time, I got nightmares sometimes, 'cause I'm bracing for a storm I'm used to choose. You stuck through blizzards, winter nights with you. Now I'm blooming just for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do 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 for you. For you. For you. For you. For you. Give it time. I know that I'm not easy. This cold heart of mine, she really took a beating before you. You stuck through blizzards, winter nights with you. Now I'm blooming just for you, for you. There's nothing I wouldn't do 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 for you. For you. For you. For you.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. To Paul! gone for a throw-in. Belgium have a free kick. And the keeper's given it away. But he's had a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Son Heung-min. Looking for the runner. And he's onside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. He's had a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pavard does really well to win the ball there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? He's got away with one there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. And they've got a throw. De Paul. For Messi. Bellingham. Bellingham. And now the hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Bellingham. Belts one. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. South Korea can start a counter here. Pass somewhat off target. Lee Kang in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Dida catches it safely. And it's Son Heung-min. That's a nicely measured pass.
1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Belgium head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back underway here.
Belgium going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Maldini. It's Bellingham. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Belgium are still that goal to the good. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! He scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
The attendance
Belgium have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their...
Can he finish? That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Here's the man who today plays his 500th game for this club. Lee Kang-in. Can he get away here? Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good running with the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Does well to stand firm and defend it. South Korea can breathe again. Just. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitutions taking place.
Jong Woo-yong.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Son Heung-min. Now that has a go! And he's there to belt it away. Thinks one, great leap! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Real chance!
There will be 3
And here's
minutes
Son
added
Heung-min.
time.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And the number on the board is 3. De Paul. Now it's Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Belgium are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Belgium have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Volunteers for each.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great in with a header! And the ball's come loose here. Turns and goes back. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose. Promising cross. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's decent hit! And it's a goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So, a breakthrough already. More and more pressure on the ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. De Paul gets his pass away. Messi. He's had a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Pavard. Sonkrasin. And it's Messi. He's looking wide. Interesting ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he put it away? He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Belgium grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neymar. Kroos. Neymar. Now it's Darwin. Messi. Bellingham. Darwin. That has ended up in no man's land. Toni Kroos. Here's Rodri. Nunez. Nunez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Belgium heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's come back to the keeper. Marquinhos. Here's Rodri. Romero. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Messi! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And He's done it again. He's got his second. And it's half-time here. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Belgium have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Belgium applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. It's anyone's ball now. That has not gone well. De Paul. And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Belgium 3 up and in almost complete control.
The attendance for
Darwin.
this match was 72,300.
And here's Messi. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pinches it off him. Bellingham. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. No, he's not getting any further than that. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Toni Kroos. Darwin. Beckenbauer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Darwin. Sonkrasin. Nunez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Maldini. That'll be a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi with 2 goals already to his name.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Moved on forwards. Mbappe! And that has left him in a heap. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Belts one! And the keeper threw out a limb. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's a goal! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on it.
And that will be the final act. Belgium just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Belgium won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Torres. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. That has not gone well. Pedri. And that's been won straight back. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Maradona. And the shot! Oh, great save by Dina! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nunez. Pedri. And it's Maradona. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's been intercepted. So it's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Gets his head to it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Brazil have their third corner. Great leap! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maradona couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And it's Neymar. Maradona. That is a great ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dress.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
This is a lost
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Belgium leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Belgium carrying a one-goal lead. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Looking for options for movement. He's had a hit! Away from immediate danger.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Belts one. He's missed, but not by that far.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Just eases him off the ball. Maradona. And he'll shoot it! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Brazil could try it again now. Brazil, they're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear.
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
De Ligt gets across to intercept that. That has been cut short. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar. Number 20. Number 23.
Now it's Haaland.
Fernando Torres.
Caught offside that time.
Number 4.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Number 15. Number 18. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Belgium leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pavard aims beyond the defence. Ball's gone out of play.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, not quite. Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Fourth official shot. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. De Paul voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It's Eto'o! Oh, good read. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, great play! He's got the shot away! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 8 minutes is number 21, Erling Haaland.
Belgium have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
De Paul is looking to set free a runner. Loose pass and they could be in. He's had a hit! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Chance! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Belgium clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer for Belgium after 17 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And that interception was most necessary. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Sweden with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! He delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant. But these home fans will demand a response.
He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Gently done. And it Scholes. Kaká. Now there's a fine ball. Decent hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pavard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Scholes. Oh, good read. Forwards and with intent. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last of it. He's gone for goal! It's there!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Maldini. Oh, terrible pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eto'o. Now it's Pedri. Scholes. Kaká. Darwin. Oh, they could break here. Scholes. Kaká. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's Bellingham. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kaká. And here's Eto'o. Kaká. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Substitution.
Belgium kick off the second half. And here's Eto. Scholes. That is a great ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Scholes! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Scholes. Belgium do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, Scholes! And it's a goal! Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Costa Curta. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
71,649.
Nicked it back promptly. De Paul.
Belgium may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
A real chance to break.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Belgium have a free kick. And this an opportunity to pull level. Great chance here from position A1. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Scholes. Number 6. Kaká.
That's been intercepted.
Coming on the field. Number
Robertson,
17.
who does have an assist to his name.
Number
Modric.
7.
Chiesa.
Number 11. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Chiesa, and it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Some really good ball movement. Now it's De Paul. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, good read. Van Dijk. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. He is just caressing the ball. Chiesa! He should have put that one away.
Chiesa has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.